Have you ever looked at a challenge so terrifying, so absolutely insane that you just knew you had to do it? Well, that's exactly what happened to me. Today, I am taking you on a journey to what is often called the world's most dangerous hike. Get ready, because this is going to be a wild ride. So, where are we? This is the legendary Huashan, or Mount Hua in China. It's famous for its breathtaking views, ancient temples, and of course, its terrifying plank walk in the sky. For centuries, pilgrims and daredevils have been drawn to these sacred peaks. And honestly, standing at the base, I can already feel the mix of excitement and pure undiluted fear. The journey starts off deceptively simple. We begin with thousands, and I mean thousands of stone steps. They call this section the Heavenly Stairs. Sounds poetic, right? Well, after about an hour of climbing, my legs were screaming, and I was questioning all my life choices. The steps are steep, uneven, and they just keep going up and up and up. It's a serious workout before the real danger even begins. But the views along the way, absolutely worth it. Every time I stopped to catch my breath, I was rewarded with these incredible panoramic landscapes. The mountains look like something out of an ancient painting, with jagged peaks piercing through the clouds. It's a surreal and humbling experience. You see why people believe this place is sacred. Okay, after what felt like an eternity of climbing, we've reached a new level of intensity. The path narrows, and we're now dealing with near vertical ascents. Forget stairs. We're talking about footholds carved directly into the rock face with only a rusty chain to cling onto. My heart is pounding in my chest. You have to trust your grip completely, and you definitely don't want to look down, but of course I did. Big mistake. The drop is just bottomless. One of the most famous spots is the Black Dragon Ridge. Is this incredibly narrow spine of rock, maybe a foot or two wide, with sheer drops on either side. The wind is howling up here, and you feel so exposed. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. You have to stay focused, take it one step at a time, and not let the fear paralyze you. People are passing in both directions, and it gets pretty crowded. You literally have to press yourself against the rock face to let others squeeze by. It's an insane, nerve-wracking dance on the edge of a cliff. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The grand finale, the plank road in the sky. This is it, folks. The reason Mount Hua has its reputation. To even get on the planks, you have to descend a set of rebar rungs drilled straight into the cliff face. It's like climbing down a ladder into the abyss. Once you're down there, you get strapped into a safety harness, which is clipped to a cable running along the rock. Thank goodness for that, because what comes next is truly mind-bending. You have to step out to a path made of wooden planks maybe a foot wide, bolted into the side of a vertical cliff face thousands of feet in the air. My hands are sweating just thinking about it again. That first step is the hardest. You're putting all your faith into these planks and that single safety cable. You shuffle sideways, holding onto the chain for dear life. There are sections where the planks disappear, and you have to use footholds carved into the rock itself. It's a true test of nerve. But here's the crazy part. Once the initial terror subsides, a strange sense of calm takes over. You're out there, suspended between heaven and earth, surrounded by the most incredible scenery imaginable. The feeling of accomplishment, of overcoming that primal fear, is indescribable. It's a powerful, exhilarating rush that makes you feel truly alive. You're not just hiking. You're connecting with the mountain in a very profound way. And what's at the end of this terrifying plank walk? A small, quiet Taoist shrine in a little grotto. It's a moment of peace and reflection after the adrenaline-fueled journey. People leave behind prayer ribbons, and you can just sit for a moment and soak it all in. The return journey is just as scary as you have to shuffle back the way you came, passing people going the other way on the same narrow planks. Making it back to solid ground felt like being reborn. My legs were shaking, not just from exhaustion, but from the sheer adrenaline. Looking back at that cliff face, it's hard to believe I was just out there, walking on a few pieces of wood, So, is Mount Hua the world's most dangerous hike? It's definitely up there. It tests you physically, mentally, and emotionally. But it's also one of the most rewarding things I have ever done. It pushes you to your absolute limit, and then shows you a beauty you could never have imagined. This experience taught me a lot about fear. It's not about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's about trusting yourself and pushing beyond your comfort zone. The view from the other side is always worth it. If you're an adrenaline junkie or someone looking for a life-changing adventure, maybe add Mount Hua to your bucket list. But please, be prepared, be safe, and respect the mountain. It's a powerful place that demands your full attention. Thanks for coming along on this absolutely insane adventure with me. It was terrifying, it was beautiful, and I'll never forget it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crazy journeys. Let me know in the comments what the most adventurous thing you've ever done is. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.